You may have smelled the smoke wherever you live, and that has been leading many people to cancel those outdoor plans, especially on this Father's Day weekend. This fire started Wednesday, burning the solar panels at the top of this food storage facility. But now the added concern is the massive amount of food and meat that sit inside this facility, which is now beginning to spoil. Just hours ago, Mayor Karen Bass declared a state of emergency for the city of LA.
Hey y'all, good morning. Happy Sunday to you. And before I get into this crazy news that's going on right here, I hope y'all have a blessed day. Put your good foot forward. And also today is Sunday, Father's Day. And I don't feel like you need a certain day to say Happy Father's Day. If you are a man that's out there and you're doing what you need to do for your children, what you need to do for other people's children, every day you show up is Father's Day. So I told y'all last night what God had put on my heart to let you guys know. Go in the house from that video, and what do I see? I had no idea that for 4 days, 5 days today, that this was taking place in California. I told y'all about the Medline warehouse fire where all of our medical supplies and stuff like that has gone up in flames. All that stuff is gone. There are no coincidences. There is another fire in California. And this time, it is food. 85 million pounds of frozen food is gone. Totally gone. The solar panels on top of the building caught fire. I'll show you clips in here. And it is gone. And people are having to wear masks because it is so thick, the smoke, but also because they are doing an emergency declaration because the food is no good anymore. It is spoiling. And they said that the smell that is about to come from that building, you're going to be able to smell it from miles away. That is how bad this fire is. So tell me that's a coincidence. I'll tell you, no, it's not. This is all intentional, all intentional. And if you're not preparing and thinking to prepare just a little bit, but what you have, or go to a food bank or whatever, you should. I told you last night, we're already, God wanted you to know, we're already in a famine. We're already experiencing pestilence, plagues.
I've never experienced anything like that.
It's been 1 week since this column of black smoke hung over Tracy.
We could just see the smoke getting bigger and darker and blacker.
Now, all that's left of the 1 million square foot Medline warehouse is burned up.
This looks to be some of the area maybe of solar panels that didn't fully combust. This looks like it's just all, whatever's left is burning. Whatever.
I think it smells bad now in the city of LA because of this fire. Just wait. And that's one of the reasons why they're preparing to declare a state of emergency here. Of course, this is the Boyle Heights fire that we're on day 4 of now. You can see the firefight at this refrigerated foods warehouse. Refrigerated food that's no longer refrigerated because of this fire. And that food, they're expecting it to start smelling very badly pretty quickly. So for the last several days, we've been dealing with smoky, hazy conditions, initially a shelter-in-place order, and then a lingering smoke and air quality advisory. But now they're concerned about that potential biohazard. So the reason for the state of emergency is not necessarily because they believe something dangerous is going to be released, but they recognize how bad that can smell. Take a look at the building. I'm not sure if you can tell from this angle, but we have a little bit of a tilting going on. They're concerned about the structural integrity. They're concerned that the roof could come down, that this building could potentially collapse, and that's the center of it. Now, this is in Boyle Heights, but you've probably seen smoky conditions in Pasadena, East LA, people in the Valley, people in Hollywood. And if the wind shifts, so that bad snow could become everyone's problem pretty quickly.
85 million pounds of frozen food is spoiling inside of the Boyle Heights cold storage facility as firefighters continue to battle the blaze 3 days later. In case you're unaware of what's going on, as you can see, 3 days after the fire erupted at the sprawling warehouse, a large column of smoke on Saturday continued to rise into the air above Boyle Heights and drift into areas that are miles away from the scene. LAFD Chief Jamie Moore said at a morning news conference that this is a very unique fire, a very unique challenge for the Los Angeles Fire Department.
Over that area, that warehouse burning in Boyle Heights, they are continuing to make water drops as that fire now burns into its 4th day.
Red Cross representatives here providing resources. There's also a mobile health clinic for anybody who may be feeling sick because of all this that is going on. There is a lot of food in there that is expected to spoil, a lot that is meat. He told us meat, chicken, fish. So as soon as they're able to, get control of that fire, they're going to rush in there and try to get that stuff out. Now, as for the company that operates the facility, the chief told us they have been in communication with them and that they have been very responsive and very helpful throughout this whole process. Now, we've been reporting to you that this is not the first fire that we see at this facility. 2 years ago, there was another fire very similar to this one, that also started in the roof. They think this all started in the solar panels that they have on top of the building. He says they have a solar panel farm, and they believe that's where the fire originated.
Itself, we've got drones in the air. We've had them from the moment this fire started, knowing that there was ammonia involved. We've had drones in the air. We've been monitoring the air. We've been monitoring the water runoff. And really, those who need to be concerned are those individuals who are susceptible to any type of respiratory issues due to smoke.
Y'all have a blessed day. Don't let any news that I bring you or anything bad that you hear change your demeanor. Stay focused on Christ. Stay focused on the mission.